There's a kite flying around my house, and there's always kites around here. I don't know the exact species, but I see them kill all the time. I saw one out front go into like a hedgerow after brown sparrows and was in there like hunting them in there and didn't come out for a while. I knew what was going on. I saw it do it. It landed to the ground, jumped in, and that's where they were hanging out, and the kite got one. And then not too long ago this summer, I heard this screeching like this, it was horrific to hear. And I was like, a bird, something's happening to a bird. Now, I'm a bird person. And I love the brown sparrows, by the way. They're one of my favorite species. And in between my house, a kite had gotten a sparrow. The sound was horrific. And I'm a bird person, and I'm logical. I'm not going to go out there and like, the bird of prey is a bird and that's what it eats. So what am I going to do? Go help the starling? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's this thing about nature that like, you don't want to step in for sure. That's a huge mistake. If it was a bird of prey and it had like a domestic cat, like a neighbor's, my cats don't go outside. But if I saw it doing something like that, I would probably do something. I'd probably step in and see if I could get it away from the cat or the small dog. So I'm not completely detached, and I don't. I'm logical about it. So some people, but I feel it. I feel it. That's what I'm trying to say. Is I feel the emotion of hearing the the starling being killed. But I realize that's the kite needs to eat. So the wolf needs to eat, the coyote needs to eat. And it reminded me of a story. I was laying in the bathtub thinking about it. And then I started thinking about this thing that I saw on the internet, which was like a group of people. They were on like this like thing in Africa where you get to go on a bus and you get to look at nature, but you're safe. And what they were doing was they were looking at wild dogs. Now, African wild dogs are a species that has an incredibly high kill rate. Like, it's higher than, a wolf for sure. A wolf can go like up to 2 weeks without making a kill. The African wild dog is 80 to 85% successful every time it goes after something. That's very, very high. And many times they're going after it during the day. So like the wolf, they're primarily, they're nocturnal. But the African wild dog will do it during the day and have a really high success rate. And it is a dog, so know that either it gets it or it has to quit because it's doing it in the hot sun. Okay, so it's an amazing creature. They're beautiful. If you don't know what an African wild dog is, look, there's only I think less than 10,000 left, maybe 5,000 left. They've been eradicated. So go check them out. So to make a long story short, they're on the bus, and there's a guy giving the tour, and he's talking about these are African wild dogs, and there's some dicks, or like there's a small deer that they're stalking, and you can tell that they're going to go after it. And as soon as they start running after it, there's this girl screaming, "No, no, run, 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 run." So there's a lot of people on the bus. There's one person that can't keep their emotions together. I could understand, like, sort of rooting for the deer. I get it. But do you really want to root for the deer? What about the African wild dog? There's like hardly, it's an endangered species. There's so many dicks and gazelles and everything. They need to eat. So it's running after the dog, and this woman's screaming at the top of her lungs, looking like an asshole, right? Run, run, no, no. And as the dogs are getting it, no, 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 like that. Do something, do something. Why aren't you doing anything? Talking to the guy that's giving the tour. And the guy that's giving the tour started, trying to calm her down, saying, calm down. This is nature. This is what we're here to see. This is a beautiful thing. Calm down. No, no, you have to do something. You have to help. And it comes down to, like, him to say, you need to calm down. This is nature, and you're running this for everyone. If I would have been on that bus and I would have seen this woman screaming, I would have gotten in her face and said, shut up. That's pretty much what the guy going on the tour did. They have to eat. The flies need to eat. You know, whatever's not left, if there was anything not left, which I doubt it. You know, there's vultures, there's ravens, there's all these animals that eat. And, you know, to the asshole girl on the bus, I would say, well, do you eat meat? She's probably totally detached from, like, and that's most of society, is never killed what they've eaten. They can't. They just go to the store, don't even acknowledge the animal's death. They've never hunted, they've never done anything. And she has to scream like a little baby. That's what it is, like a little baby. If you've never hunted, shut up. If you've never eaten meat, shut up. If you've eaten meat, I don't want to hear the vegan crap, okay? If you want to have a vegan diet, great. Great, I tried it, it's not for me. I don't want to take a B12 supplement, okay? Don't give me this, you don't have to eat meat to get a B12 supplement. I know, but you have to take, or, you know, you could take a B12 supplement, is what I'm saying. You don't have to eat meat. You can have a vegan diet and get your B12 by taking a supplement. The vegans always say this. It's so annoying. They say, well, it's in soil. Well, do you eat soil? Shut up. Or they say, it's in groundwater. Oh, you drink pond water? Shut up. I don't want to hear your hypocritical crap, okay? And I don't want to hear about your unnatural diet. It is. There's many animals that are carnivores on this planet. We're one of them. We're omnivorous. We eat other things other than meat. But the African wild dog, it's eating meat. The lion eats meat. The kite eats meat. And I can't hold it against the kite for, you know, killing a sparrow, which I love. I love birds. Why would I as a bird lover be like, well, I like all birds except carnivorous birds. Those birds of prey, I hate them. God, if you ever go on a tour in Africa and you can't keep it together, you're watching something like this, don't go. If you think you can't handle looking at the lion kill something so that it can feed its cubs, don't go. Just shut up.